I want to talk to you about the cash mountain that the big tech companies have established. You're a tech analyst. I think we can put up on our screen, we've got Apple's got 261 billion, and if you add together Microsoft's money and Google and all the rest of them, you're looking at, I don't know, at least a third, maybe $500 billion in cash that they're sitting on. What are they going to do with all that money? What should they do, Gene?
I think they should do what they're going to continue to do, which is acquire great technology and less on the brands. They did make one brand acquisition, which was Beats, but I think they should acquire companies like Magic Leap, or they're an augmented reality company, which obviously Apple's making a big bet on that. Also, Leap Motion also plays into VR and AR. Great company for bringing your hands and perspective into those. There's a company called Pupil Labs in Germany that does eye tracking. Companies like that, what they're not going to purchase, there's a 0% chance that they buy Tesla. And the reason is that Elon Musk is so dedicated to those employees, he's just not going to turn it over. And there's maybe a 10% chance they buy Netflix. So I think that this talk about Disney, Netflix, Tesla is a little bit misguided. It's going to be more on those other companies that we talked about.
But the other companies that you mentioned, they're all pretty small scale. I mean, Apple could buy them with chump change. I mean, I don't know how many billions they're worth, but it's surely not that much. They'd still be left with $250 billion in cash. What are they going to do with that?
Well, you have to, they may pay down their debt at some point. They do have a lot of debt. If you kind of net out the cash, it's more like $180 billion. It's still a huge number. But I think that this company just culturally is always going to have a boatload of cash. I do think they'll be more aggressive, specifically around the AR theme. And the big X factor here, not surprising, is around automotive. As I mentioned, Tesla is really not going to happen, but I think that there are other things that they can do in the automotive segment, because that's an area that they have an intense interest in. Okay,
so as far as the eye can see, the Apples of this world will hold on to tens, if not hundreds of billions in cash. Really?
Yeah,
really?
I mean, I think that... It's a big number.
Yeah, I can't wrap my arms around it. It is so much money. I can't believe they just let it sit there for a generation or even for 3 or 4 years. I can't see it.
Yeah, the problem with them doing something big, and Tim Cook has said that they are interested in doing something big, is it would require a shift in their culture and strategy. And so I don't, never say never, but I think that there's bigger reasons why they may not do those just blockbuster type of M&A deals.
Okay, we shall see how it transpires. Gene, always a pleasure. Thanks for joining us, sir. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Stuart.
Okay.